9, 10, like that, they're strong enough to be full-grown, developed adults, you know what I mean? And they're smart enough to know what the work is all about, and they're a little opinionated, and they want it their way. We have to just sit there and go, no, you're going to follow the directions I give you. You don't have any bend. And you also don't have much of a canter. Canter's got to jump better forward, she's got to bend left and lower her neck. Yeah, she needs to bend left and lower her neck. Good. Make her turn and ride her through her neck. Make her lower her neck. Yeah. Drive her through it a little bit from your outer leg. Make her jump through it a little bit from her outer leg. Your outer leg. Push that haunch a little bit to the left. Leave your spur. Leave it. Don't move it. Just leave it. Now bend her left and leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Don't let her out. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Can't leave it. No, leg, not whip. Whether she likes it or not. I know you might struggle and your leg's tired, but you leave it. They have to learn to accept the aid. If you want to tap her with a stick every stride, do it. That's a way better way. Leave it till she gives her neck and she canters through that bend. Now turn through the bend. Turn her front legs to the left. Bend her left, turn her left. Bend her left, turn her left. Good. Bend her left, turn her left. Sit down. Don't whack her. Tap her every stride for 20 strides. There. 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 You got to hold that haunch a little bit more to the left from your right leg. Good. 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 Hold that haunch over there. Leave her. She'll figure it out. Hold that haunch over there. Good. 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 Well done. Leave. Good. Good. Walk. Sandy, the biggest thing, girl, be clear in your own head about what you want, huh? And stick to it.
Okay.
Stick to what you want. Know what you want and stick to it. You know, it's one of those things, right? In terms of a horse, no interpretation of what you want is necessary. Huh? She doesn't need to interpret what it is you want. If you're clear enough, no interpretation will be required. We all can get into the same thing. We get talked into stuff. Doesn't happen to me so much anymore. Shelley, is this the same horse?
It is.
I don't know why. Maybe the lights get bright, sunnier in here today or something. I didn't see like the roan hairs in his coat yesterday.
Yeah. He's got room.
Yeah, no, yesterday I guess it was dark and whatever. For whatever reason, I didn't see that the white in the chest. She said I was in a couple of days so we went out, called the paper, that place that was out there, followed my practice, and she travels. And she said it's going to happen. All go. It's not a little longer than 40 years. That's not horses are like on fire, you know what I mean? With the run and the gallop and you know, you would think they would be so sketchy to ride, you know, on the flat because they're so edgy. I couldn't believe it. I've ridden all those Olympic horses, and you know what? Oh man, are they behind your leg? And you would think they would be on fire. Hard to ride forward. It's exactly the opposite of what you think, but they are broke. I'll tell you what. They don't spook at anything. They tie them to the side of the trailer, and, you know. Good, Shelley, walk out a little more. Good, walk out a little more. Like Shelley, when you're just even that basic, just out here, getting loosened up, just getting started, make sure he lets you make him walk. You know what I mean? That he marches through it. That he lets you have. I take that time sometimes with some of those guys I have that are a little sketchy, and I take that 15 minutes I'm going to walk around, and I use it to get my leg established and my contact, and that I'm allowed to communicate with him, you know, that I'm allowed to touch his sides and touch his mouth, and, you know, so much of that can just start just walking around. I know we have, sometimes somebody rides only one day, or...
Yeah, we have several of those.
Yeah. Good, Shelley, walk on a little more. And keep that contact. Good. 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 Make him walk into the contact. Good. Good. Just that he walks on and marches into the contact. That's right. Good. Good. Keep the contact and keep marching into the contact. Yeah, and close up that left leg a little bit. Just, you can even leg yield it a little off your left leg. Exactly, so he walks right through here and he stays off the left leg and he's honest about bending around your leg and fine. You know, when they do that, I used to react fast, now I react slow. I just sit there and close my leg, put my hand down, don't buy into it. Don't try to react one step ahead of it. basically now just get my contact, set my leg there and go. Don't care. Good. Really good. Good. Keep walking on. Good. Keep walking on. That's right. Good. Keep walking on. That's right. Good. Then maybe walk down the long wall and walk a little more forward. We can march on just a little bit. But when he's spooky about us, he's going to pull that neck up and overreact to us. I like what you did there. Just sit there, close your legs, steady contact, don't buy into it. Don't be part of it. Like at this point in my life, I'm learning about don't become part of the drama. Well, it's true. It's easy to become part of the drama. You know what I mean? And it doesn't really help you at the end of the day. We're trying to get rid of the drama. Good. That's a beautiful walk now. He's just got to march into that rein, step from your leg to your contact. Good. A little more walk. That's it. Good. 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 Keep walking on. Perfect. Very good. So when you're ready, trot. Same idea. Yep, close your leg, close your leg, close your leg. Don't buy into it, Shelly. Don't buy into it. Just put your inner leg on and put your hand down. Like put your hand lower. When he starts to climb that neck up, don't buy into let your hand come up with his neck. Just leave your neck down, his withers. I'll put a little bit of inner bending on and I'll just hold my inner leg there until I get what I want. Very good. Leave that inner leg on. That's right. Good. Just leave that left leg on and leave your hand down. Don't buy into it. Just leave your hand there and close that leg. Perfectly done. It's so hard, like circle here. I have such a hard time sometimes explaining that to somebody about it. Don't buy into it. Just keep that clear, steady ride going and everything works out fine. The faster they want to react to everything, the slower you react. That was perfectly done. Nice. Change right into it. Good. Really good. I tell you what, he's absolutely like beautifully round through his neck right off the bat. Like you're taking off today exactly where you left off yesterday.
Yes, she was.
Which, you know, it's funny, he's a smart horse because I don't see that all the time. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes the whole process starts over again. I would make him go on a little bit of right bend with my right wrist, and I would get plenty of right leg on him, and just push him through the bend with your right leg. Work a little bit on that right rein. Close your right leg, and just make him keep giving you bending. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Just keep riding from your right leg, from your right leg, from your right leg. Yield him a little bit if you need to off that right leg. Exactly, like go the whole circle, put him on a little leg there. Exactly, keep him on that little bit of leg there. Right, right, right. Leave your hand down, play it cool. Good. Terrific. Terrific. Good. Play it cool with him a little bit. Good. Yield him a little bit off that right leg. Yep. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Don't buy into it. Don't buy into it at all. Send him a little sideways off your right leg if you need to. Yep, he'll figure it out. Good. He'll figure it out. Good. Good. Think about your right leg. Think about your right leg. Doesn't matter. Just sit there. Don't even buy into it. Don't even buy into it. Just sit there, leave your leg there, leave your hand there, and don't buy into it. Good. 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 Great. Well done. Good. Well done. Maybe straight ahead now down the wall and go to the other end of the ring and really ride them out there a little better forward. Yep. Very nice. Then straight ahead. Keep your inner leg on. Yep. Really put that right leg on. So he needs to bend a little better to the right now. Like work your right wrist a bit. Make him flex that pole to the right. Really drive him off your right leg. Yep, 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 yep. Sit there, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Look at that brat today.
He is a brat
Just
today.
doesn't matter. Hey, you're going to run into that. Look, you make your most progress on the days that are a brat. That's when you figure stuff out. They have, you know, that's that whole thing about get over yourself. They go through it. Horses go through it. They're like kids. They're like people. You know, you can take the most stable, solid person that's, you know, the most, you know, for years, they're just the rock of Gibraltar, and one day they have this identity crisis, and for a year they're not that. It happens. It happens to people all the time. We all know people. We've had family members, or, you know, that have gone through that. You know, sooner or later they're back to who they were. But it takes a while. People go through stuff. Good. Inner leg, inner leg, inner leg, inner leg. Horses go through stuff. It's all what you do about it. You know? Good. Good. Try to ride him on a little forward better now. A little more forward, push into that ride. Yeah? So it really takes your right leg here. You fix it with forward if you can. Good, Shelley. Good, Shelley. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I might be inclined to put that whip in the right hand so that you can back your right leg up with a little, because it's all this avoidance of the right leg that's the whole issue. So walk. And then make him flex to the right and make him yield off your right leg a little bit in the walk. And try walking down here, down that wall by KEH. Like when you walk along, give him a little touch with a stick once in a while. Yep, keep your contact. Don't let that rain get too long. So make him march a little bit further down the wall here. Like make him march down the wall. He can march on and keep going. Touch him with a stick and make him march over. Your leg into the track if you can. Even if you got to push him over off your right leg, close that right leg or touch with the right stick and get him to move off. That's fine. So what if he backs up a couple steps? Who cares? Fine. Let him back up a couple steps. Exactly. Exactly. Fine. Good. Good. Now walk ahead a couple steps. Well done. Walk ahead. Yeah. Walk ahead from your right leg. Exactly. Good. Doesn't matter. Yield him off your right leg if you can. Bend him a little right, push him sideways. Push him over towards us over here. Like yield him right over here. Push his butt over to the left. A little more. Put your right spur on him a little bit. Make him step over here. Yep. Make him yield off your right leg. That's exactly right. Make him yield off your right leg a little bit. So he jigs. You know, like when we start that backing up routine, I remember, man, when I was a kid or I was younger, oh boy, you know, they all give you that speech about throw the reins away, gallop forward, whatever. I don't do it anymore. You know what I do? You want to back up? Back up. I let him back up 20 steps. Go ahead. You want to back up? I use it to my advantage. I'm keeping my leg right there. Go ahead and do what you got to do. But I'm not gonna, the problem is, you know, like throwing your reins away and galloping forward, he got out of what you wanted him to do, which was stay on your leg in your hand. Good, yield him off your right leg. And you can pester him a little bit with that right leg. Get after him a little with the right leg. Little boots, little bumps with your right heel. Make him get off that leg. More. Fine, exactly. More. Yeah, right. Now do that exact same thing right around the circle here. Like pester him a little with that right leg. Get after him, tell him, get off my leg. Get off my leg. Get over there. Keep right on doing it. Right around the open side of the circle here. Exactly. Bug him with that right leg a bit. Yeah. 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 Keep bugging him with your right leg a little bit here. Good. Fine. Bug him a little bit with that right leg. Yep. trot with him when you're ready. Same thing, try to get that right leg working. Get that right leg working. Yep. Keep right on moving. You can just keep moving like that, leave your right leg on. Doesn't matter. Punch it with a stick a couple times. Yep. Yep. Good. Now trot on forward, like go rising, and set your circle a little further to the center of the ring. And bend into the right, Shelley, and get that right leg on. Like set your circle a little bit like that, a little further back. Really ride him forward here. I don't care about that. Really ride him forward. Really ride him forward. Fine, exactly. Go right on with your work. They can bend to the right, they can right. You go forward from your right leg, flex into the right, don't buy into it. Push him on a bit here. That's exactly right. Hold that right leg good solid on it now. Push him forward from the right leg. Now yield him off the right leg. Exactly. Exactly. Good. And then drive him on out down that long side halfway for your inner leg. Yep. 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 Now put him on the right bend and turn him right. Shove the right leg on him and leg yield him around the circle here. Good. Good. Keep your right leg on. Really forward from the right leg. Really forward from the right leg. Great. Really forward from the right leg. Excellent. For all the shenanigans in the bull, he's like way rounder than he was yesterday. Well, if you think about it, what's happening? It's forcing her to have the inside bend and forcing her to have her inner leg. He's not giving her any choice, right? If she doesn't get him bent to the inside, she doesn't get her inner leg on, what's he doing? Sticking his head near and stopping and backing up. So guess what? Desperate times call for desperate solutions, right? But look how round and forward he is. Now, he's thoroughbred, right?
Yeah.
Right now, round as you have that horse and forward as you have him, he looks like a hornbill. Like that's not a thoroughbred trot right now. Okay? Interesting. That is not the garden variety thoroughbred trot. He's round now. Great. And you know what else? Shelley, it's the second day in a row you could be the USDF book on how to deal with a problem. It could be the video of it. Because this horse, for love nor money, wouldn't come down that wall round. He would have been right, he wouldn't come down that wall. He had some, doesn't matter, right on, he's do exactly what you did to get this far. Put that inner bend on him and ride him really forward from the inner leg. Good. 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 See, I love it. You know, for me, these are the rides where you actually get stuff done. Everybody can get on and ride them when they're simple. What do you do when you ride when they're not simple? That's where you get the real tools to make a horse. Good. Ride him on a little bit. Send him forward. Great. Now go right around the circle here and try to drive him a little bit down right by us here, right around the short wall. And of course he's going to look because I stood up. But who cares? Put your inner leg. Yep. Ride from your inner leg. 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 Perfect. Ride from your inner leg. Ride from your inner leg anyway. Ride from your inner leg anyway. Good, Shelley. Excellent. Excellent. Shelley, everything that I ride at the Grand Prix level behaves exactly like that. They all do it. Those high-strung ones see something, it's the yellow flowers, whatever the hell it is. They all do the same thing. It's all how you handle it. Good. Don't worry about it. Pushing forward from the right leg. Exactly. Exactly. Great. So one more time around and then you can walk. Nothing. Nope, nothing. Good. A little more trot. You're all right. Don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. Exactly. Good. 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 Forward from your leg. Yep. Doesn't matter. Good riding. Good. Perfect with your right leg. Perfect with your right leg.
Nope.
He'll figure it out. Exactly. I would give him little taps with that stick. I just keep touching him until he gets up there and goes. Good. Touch him with the stick again. Exactly. Yeah. He wants to back up, let him back up. That's that old thing I just say now at this point, I'm not going away. I'm going to stay right here until I get what I want. Yep, touch it with a stick. Good. A little harder to touch. A little tap. Fine. Wants to back up, let him back up. Give him a little touch with a stick again. Yep. Fine. Another little touch with a stick. We'll figure it out. Yep. Yep. The interesting thing is he's so round and forward when she gets him in front of that left leg, right leg and right rein that I said to her, he doesn't look like a thoroughbred anymore. He looks like a warm blood. Good. Make him walk on. A little bit with a stick. Touch him with a stick again. Yep. Pester him a little with a stick. Don't whack him, just bug him. Bug him until you get what you want. Yep. Good. Bug him until you get what you want. Good. Bug him with that stick again a little bit. Good. Bug him with that stick a little bit. Good. Good. Bug him again with the stick a little bit. Good. Fine. Touch it with the stick. Bug him again. Good. Bug him again. It's all right. Let him back up. Let him back up. Fine. Fine. The reason I go anymore that I go just let him back up, and when you want to back up, because it's like I'm not going away. I'm not changing my plan. Good. Good. The interesting thing, and this is like a horse behavior 101, he ain't all that afraid of us or he wouldn't be backing into us. You know, that's one of the things. That has nothing to do with us. It's just one of those chicks he got in his head today. If you're so afraid of us, you know, if we're the lion that's going to eat you, you're not backing into the lion. Good. Now make him walk. Good. Make him walk. Really, now make him march on and go on with your run. Good. And trot him and go straight down the wall. Trot, turn it right on. Go right forward with that good trot, that round forward trot. The one you really had when he was smoking here. Good. Good, Shelley. Really gas him up off your right leg and really go forward. Nice. Put a right bend on. Really go forward. Great. Great. Really go forward. Great. Really go forward. Great, Shelley. Really go forward. So the next time, come like halfway down the long wall. And really ride forward from your right leg. Really ride forward. Good. Yield him off your right leg. Push him sideways off that right leg. That's perfect. Very well done. That's perfect. Ride him forward, especially off your right leg. Good. Straight ahead. Like another 10 meters down the wall. Forward off your right leg. Now forward leg yield. Perfectly done. Good. Forward from your right leg. Great. 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 Easy now. Good. Easy now. Good. That's a boy. Good. A little more trot. I tell you what, that's the way I fix every problem at this point in my life. I don't get in fights. I just keep riding and riding and riding until I get what I want. Push him forward off your right leg. Fantastic. He went right. Good. Had him walk. He did perfect. Gave his neck, gave his body, bend, round, forward. Terrific. Good boy. It works better. At the end of the day, they learn that, you know what, I'm not going away. I'm not going to negotiate. It's not going to be a fight. I'm just getting what I want. It works better. It's interesting when you really get that inner leg on him and you really make him take your contact and flex properly to the inside. This sucker is on the bit and forward. His gaits get like 4 marks better. I mean, I know he was a little bit of a jerk about coming around that corner and coming to the right here, but I'll tell you what, his trot was like beautiful and round. That's more important than any other ride you ever do, is being able to ride forward and round in that nice shape. It makes all the difference.
Do a couple moments on it. Yeah.
Okay, so when you're ready, pick them up and go to the left. You know, I mean, we actually have enough that we could have maybe 3 or 4 man lessons.
My husband has a horse and knows how to ride.
Gotta bring them all.
Make it a group lesson.
Bring all, yeah, right, a group lesson or something.
He will only wear chaps. He won't wear jumpers. Or jeans. He gets on.
It is impossible to explain to if young, straight guys would get into dressage, they don't know what they're missing.
That's told
I
my
have
son.
spent 0% work. It just happened. Because there was only 3 straight guys and 8,000 women.
My son is 14 and I was like, you
Oh, get him in dressage. Okay, so Shelley, go pick him up and walk on. And his chances of finding a wealthy one increase in the horse sports as well. So, walk on with a little more walk. Get that good contact and make him march through this walk on the left side.
I am at 34 spot.
There's 2 of us in New Jersey. 2 of us. 40 with just.
I don't know. Sometimes I have to leave just to get away from it.
I know all about it. Okay, Shelley, when you're ready, trot with him. And then forward riding, Shelley. A little more trot. Get your good contact. Send him forward. Yep, with good legs, especially good left leg here. Send him forward with that good left leg. Yep, a little more trot. If you need to touch it with a stick, do it. Good. A little more trotting. Jerry, he's worse than that. I never leave us off.
When you get as old as I am, you learn how to deal with it.
I was quit. That was my selection. They lured me back in. Good, Shelley. A little more trot. Good. Really send him forward through that left bend. And use your left wrist a little. Flex him a little on the left side. Keep your right hand real steady. Flex him a little left with your left wrist. Good. And get that left leg on him and flex him a little bit left. Very good. Very good, Shelley. Send him forward from your right leg a little bit. Left leg, sorry. Send him forward from your left leg. Keep that contact. Keep that contact riding into that round now. Nice. Really nice. Circle here now. Great. Push him on forward a little bit from your inner leg. Push him on forward a little bit. You know, I know he has, obviously, he has a little streak in him of having his own opinion, which every good horse I've ever ridden is opinionated. All the ones that have no ego and no opinion are never going to do the big sport. Good. Good. But I tell you, all that aside, this horse can move a little bit. He looks good now. This horse, I mean, if I walked in and didn't know anything about anything, I would think he was a warm one, you know? He's round, and he's through his neck, and he's forward. Trot him on a little bit when you're ready, canter him when you can. But really all the same approach of that good, yep, forward, forward, forward. Don't let him buy into that neck up. When he puts that neck up, you lean back, push his croup down, put him in a flexion, and make him go through the flexion. Good. Good. Really good. Really good. Get your ankle a little shorter, your hand a little lower. Get that inner leg on. Yep. Good. Sit there. Don't buy into it. Just keep your hand down and send him from your seat and your leg into the bend. Then when he yields like that, now you back off. Exactly. Never back up when he's coming against your hand. Always back off after he yields to your hand. Good. Good. Lisa, like your lesson. Well, he stuck his head in the air with her here. He's going to go up against the bit. And I said, hold on to him and sit there. And what happened about 5 strides later? He put his head down. Then she can let go. Otherwise, he's teaching you how to throw it away when you want something. You know, they get a reward for resisting you, not a reward for respecting you. There's a difference. That's just a horse training. Shelley trot. With your leg on, right away forward. Look at that. Wonderful. So change rein with him somewhere. Good, Shelley. Really think about that good right leg here going forward down the wall. Good. Really think about that forward from the right leg. Good. Really think about forward from the right leg. Nice. Wonderful. Good. Good. great. A little better right bending. A little bit better right bending. Nice. That looks great. Think about stronger right leg here that pushes through that bend. Wonderful. Good boy. So when you're ready, canter with it. That doesn't matter. Work on that right bend a little bit with your right wrist. Really get your seat down into it, especially where he comes around here, he's going to look at us. You know, it's that thing about you keep your hand there and you push the round into it, you know? Most horses we make round from pushing their hind legs forward, not from pulling their head down. Good. Good. Really good. Leave your inner leg, really good. Leave your inner leg, really good. Really good. Really good. Leave your inner leg, really good. Leave your inner leg, good. 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 Give him a chance. Strong inner leg, not too strong hand. Then he pushes into the hand. Wonderful. What a guy. Good. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Forward, forward, forward. Great. Great. Trot with him. And right away, try to stretch him deep now a little bit. Kind of play with that contact a little bit. Let him reach his neck down a little bit. Good. 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 Nice. Maybe change rein with him one shell. Yeah, but those are the rides when you actually make real progress with your horse. When he's throwing curveballs at you, you figure out how to deal with it. Hey, they're all easy to ride when they come out and decide this is the day that, you know, everybody can ride them when they're simple and whatever. Everybody can do that. It's when they're throwing curveballs at you that's the issue. Good. Good. A little more forward, a little lower neck. Like really make him stretch low down and out. Good. 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 That looks great. Great. And then walk. That's one of those rides everybody needs to watch you have. Because everybody has that problem with a horse sometimes. We all have. The willful horses are always the best ones. Neruda is the best horse that I will ever sit on in my entire life. His absolute talent is, that horse should have got 85 in Grand Prix. You know what's wrong with Neruda? He was such a wonderful horse to ride. It sounds terrible, doesn't it? That horse offered no resistance to anything. He is the most timid and gentle creature on the face of this earth. Absolutely. When I went to Germany with him, I was a couple days at the Balkan Halls, and Klaus says, "Can I ride him?" I said, "Sure, get on." So he rides around the ring, and he does some stuff, and he stops, and he said, "Does this horse ever kick at your leg?" No. He rides around and does some stuff, and he stops, and says, "Does this horse ever bark?" No. And I'm winning Grand Prix with, he's like 8 years old. And he rides around the ring, does some other stuff, and he goes, "Does this horse ever rear?" Nope. Does some stuff. Does this horse ever put ears back? Nope. Does some stuff, does a piaffe and a passage. He said, "Does this horse ever tell you no on anything?" And I said, "Nope." He rolled around and did another piaffe passage. He stopped and said, "I train Olympic champion, World Cup champion. I never ride such a horse." Wow. I never ride such a horse in my life. I said, ever. Never ride such a horse who's so nice. Just total willingness to do everything. But he has no fight in him, you know? He has no will. So if one little thing happens, he crumbles. He can't deal with it. If everything's right, he could win any class he wins. Like, for whatever reason, at Wellington, you know, the big horse show, when they had the dressage shows there, he never lost. I won every Grand Prix because he could work in that environment. For some reason, he understood how to get to the ring, and the ring had a berm around it. He could deal with that. Oh, man. You take him someplace where he could see, like, the Frisian, like, here's the show ring, and the Frisian horse is down there by your running building down there. He sees the black mane in the distance, and he can't think. He has no fighting, you know? If he had a little bit of that guts, he would have gone way further. He's a wonderful animal, and I love him, but he just doesn't have that piece of like, he's not arrogant enough to go be a world champion. Okay, great, very good. Debbie, I'll be right back. Make him walk. to take that piece out of there, you know? Like, I would try to make you drop that neck about a foot. Like, I'd get real, you know, if you have to bend him a little to the right and the left, I don't mean like saw his head 90 times left and right. You gotta take him a little left and right, get him drop that neck. He's gotta drop that neck and want to take the bit down. Well, my experience is good horses are willful. The good ones are willful. That Taz is the most willful thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen any horse like it. I understand. Of course, nobody else can ride him. Drop that neck a little more. Debbie, lean back. Don't perch in your seat. Just sit on it. Too bad if he doesn't like it. Just sit down. Just sit down. You can drop that neck and reach out there and march on. Make him march on a little with your calf, like the upper part of your calf. Right. Make him march on from the upper part of your calf. Exactly right. Debbie, it's a lovely walk. Now try. Yeah, don't kick him. Get your leg right there. Hold your leg out until he tries. Hold it. Leave it there. Yeah, don't keep your hands together. Don't let him wheel to the right like that. Keep your contact. Put your leg out and make him try. Fine. Fine. Close your leg till he goes. He should go from a squeeze of your calf, not because he's like wild about your leg or a kick or whatever. And when you trot him, even now when you're warming him up as a trot, make him reach his neck down longer and longer. Good, Debbie. Make him reach down. Good, Debbie. Make him flex a little bit to the left here. Make him reach down into that left bend a little bit. Like you got to keep your right rein kind of steady by his withers. You got to work on that left wrist and make him drop that. Just in everything. He's got to reach down and out like another foot. He's got to really reach down and out. That's the key. Good. Good. Draw it on a little bit. Let that neck go down. Grunting and groaning and pulling and well, that's why my kickboard's built like this. Good. Good. Debbie, put that neck down lower. That's exact. You know, Debbie, it's not like at that moment it's the very prettiest ride anybody's ever had, like right there. But you know what, girl? You got to be able to get your leg on him and make him take your hand down and not actually use himself. You know, he goes through this thing where he does that little short chippy trot and kind of dances along and he never really uses himself. He's got to learn to go forward, you know what I mean? Yep. To really go forward and reach into the bridle. Reach into your hand and take your hand and let you ride. Let you have contact, let you have legs. Stay here. Stay here in the circle. Don't saw his head left and right. Get your hands together. Yeah, but look at me. Don't get like this. He gets you here and like this. I would get here like this. Hands here, put my leg on him and ride him right to it. Look at it. It takes a whole lot of years of riding lots and lots and lots of hard horses to figure out how to not get out of your spot you want to be in. I'm the go-to guy for the eventers. You can't believe the horses I've had in my barn. I had all the Olympic horses in my barn. I helped Dutton and Boyd Martin and Buck Davidson. I help all of those ones. I've helped them all. Coleman, all of them. Like you need an inner leg on him. He's got to get over there and take that 20-meter circle. Go take your contact. Don't let him avoid the contact. And he'll be pissed and he'll hop around and be a prick and we don't care. Take the 20-meter circle. Don't let him leave the 20-meter circle line. That's another thing that like we all do it, okay? He's taken this circle and it looks like you did it on a spirograph, the thing you screwed around when you were a kid. Because the circle's like going, it's there, and then it's there, and then it's there. They should, 20 meters, 20 meter, girl, it's short wall, track, center line, track. Make him go in a 20-meter circle. Don't let him leave the 20-meter circle. There you go, you're not in a 20-meter circle anymore. Like, don't turn too fast. Take your right rein. Get out to X. Stay out there. Now go over to R. He's got to hit the wall at R. Don't let him leave that line. Good. Perfect. I'm telling you, girl, this is the horse training 101 lesson. Daddy generally has to save somebody once a day. Good. Good. Now make him trot. And do the same 20-meter circle. Don't react like that. Push him out there with your leg. Your trot looks great. Don't lose your outside rein. Equal reins, ride him dead straight through those reins and ride him forward. Yep. Very nice. Good. And then when he softens and he's honest and he goes forward, he's reasonable, give your hand a little bit. Go, okay, here. Good boy. I'm going to give you 3 ounces of hand. Don't disrespect me. Yeah, his neck, Debbie's like that much longer and about this much lower. Now he's reaching out into the bridle. When you get like that, you're trying to stay ahead of his misbehavior. Don't do it. Shoulders, hands, leg, ride in between your reins. Any movement you make, the thing wants to roll out from underneath you. It's way too precarious. I don't want to ride a horse that's precarious anymore. Are you kidding? I can't go to those big shows and be good if the damn thing is, you know, every move I make he's going to freak out. We see those horses. Good riders, wonderful. Like that's the best round forward I've ever seen that horse go. Like his hind legs are pushing him into the bit now. Nice. So what if he's a little strong? Everything any good in the world that's any good is strong. That's nice. Now walk with him. Wonderful trot. I've never seen him trot forward like that through his neck. And then you can, he can have his neck a little bit. You can kind of it can be a little bit of a free walk. Don't let him do the walk of the living dead. Give that neck a little bit. Make him reach a little bit. He can walk out there on a free walk and be reasonable. Reasonable's a big piece. Reasonable's a big piece. I am not riding a horse anymore that is friggin' unreasonable. I'm not doing it. They're all my Sam and peace. You know? It's not worth it. It's Same with horses.
Like coaching football.
It's not the kids, it's the parents. A coach that that the kids have respect for will do great. And they'll respect it. So then the dad gets into the act and starts to say, Coach, you should have started when you dad.
Yeah.
You know, why didn't my kid start? Because the other kid was better for this game. That's why. Kids understand that. They score hard. Good, Debbie. Now kind of back down and allow him to work. Looks like $1 million there, girl. That neck is round and he's straight and he's going forward into your contact. All of them, you know, whatever, and get after me, real aggressive with your correction. Sometimes the best thing to do is be the most relentless, unyielding bitch that you can possibly be. Just sit there and dig your heels in and be the most unyielding bitch that you can possibly be. In a lot of situations, that works way better than every single thing. Once in a while, you gotta, you know, there's that time that I get on and say, you want to run back into the wall with me, mister, watch out. I'm going to lay strikes on your ass today. But that can't be every day. Good, Debbie, work that connection a little. Make it reach that neck down a bit. Like this. Work them a little through, like play a little bit on the cut. Don't bend in left and right. Work the connection a little on the right and left. Sit down. Drive it. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. Lean back and drive his nose down. Drive his nose down from your seat. Don't bend in quite so hard, Debbie. Keep your outer range. Sit at your outer range. Make him put that neck down. Good. Be relentless and unyielding in a cool manner. You're putting your neck down. Good. Good. Now I try to work that connection with my wrist, but not move their head around. It works better. Very good. So drop it. And you can, actually reach out there and do a little bit of a free walk. 3 or 4 stars. He's the best in the world ever. You know how many people have won badminton, Berkeley, Kentucky. He's the best in the world. And because if I can keep him there for a while, he'll start to build good muscle. I've just been doing this a really long time, and so I think about, I go about it differently. I have a different design. Still trying to figure that out. You can't always hook it to the foot. Sometimes it doesn't work like he wants, and that's just a learning process. Yeah, your rein length is just about perfect there. I know he leans in that hand and he kind of rolls that neck down and Sandy keeps booing. It's your fault.
Sandy, I'll get that for you. Oh, because I haven't gotten one yet.
All right.
There's 2 more comments.
Yeah, there will be 2
Good.
more.
Oh.
He doesn't bend one way or the other. He goes pretty much straight through that bride. So trot when you're ready. And the whole thing is about keeping him relatively straight. I wouldn't whack him like that, Adrian. Just close your leg on him. Good. Trot on him a little bit. Yup. Keep him sitting back as much as you can through your work. Good. 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 Trot forward a little better. Keep him on this. Pretty much even on all the reins. Like not a lot to curl to the left and the right. Make him do a transition to walk when he leans down the curve. Take him right back and walk. Walk. Right, now let go. Let go. Don't hold him. Part of the thing with this horse, Andrea, is you gotta learn how to let go a little more. I mean, like once you get him where you want him, you gotta not drop the reins to a loop, but you gotta soften that arm enough that he does not get your hand to lean on. So when you're ready, trot. Good. Trot. Yep. Trot. Good. Good. Take a half vault on him and bring that pole a little bit up and that nose a little little bit up. Andrea, look at me. Don't, when you take your half hold, don't do this. Don't snatch it up like that. You can bring it up, but you don't do it with a grab. It's using your seat and your back first. Good. Now trot a little forward. Good. Good. Go straight ahead. And when he pulls on you, sit him back, take a half up, and then give the rein to him. Let go of the rein a bit. Good. Keep trotting. Andrea, that's good. Take him back, take a half out, and then let go. Part of the key to that's letting go. Good. Now ride forward. There. Now his neck's up where it belongs. I look at him, and he's one of those horses that wants to lay into that bridle, and the worst place you can get is he's leaning down on the hand, and you're trying to hold the tide back. Huh?
Yeah.
There's just no way. You're too small, and he's too strong. Good, Andrea. Circle here. Get your inner leg on him. Don't let him bend. Good. The neck looks good there. That's where you want him. You want him a little bit off your hand and up there. Good. Trot on a little bit. If he leans down to pull, take a half off. Close your leg, seat down, take it back in your hand, let go. That's exactly right. I'd rather you come to one walk step and then get off your hand and make him trot forward again. You know, pulling himself through your hand. Good. Trot a little bit. Put a little more energy on the trot here now, but it's the same idea. Don't let him bend one way or the other. Good. Straight ahead. If you use a stick, Andrea, sometimes you got to use it 3 or 4 steps in a row, not one big whack, 5 or 6 little tap, 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 and make him get his hind legs spread. Good. Sit him back. Yep. Let go. Trot on a little bit. That's exactly right. You sit him back and then you let go. Like there. Take him back to there. Now let go. You know what's funny? The step after you take him back good when you let go, his pole comes up. And a half open soft and ride him on. Good. Trot on a bit. Good. 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 Put your inner leg on. Good. Great. Put your inner leg on. Nice. Take a half foot. Sit him right back. Sit him right back. Strong. Like you're going to halt. Halt. Stop. S-T-O-P. Halt. 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 Fine. Trot on. Give that hand and ride him forward from your leg. Shortening reins a bit. No bending. The second he leans, take him back. Don't look down at his mouth. Take him back straight. And then ride him forward a little bit. Yep. Take him back again. Sit him back. And then let go of it. Good. Trot on. Good. Nice. Good. Good. Every time he goes to pull you down, take him back and then let go. Like that. I agree with that completely. The last thing you want to do is try to hold the tide back. He's too strong. Good. And then ride the corner a little deeper. The corner a little deeper. Go a little deeper through that corner. Good. And then trot on forward. Ride as much as you can. Ride the track there. And then shoulder in. Good. Keep him a little up in the bridle. Make you take your inner leg. Yep, that's too much bending. The angle of the body's okay. The bending's too much. The last half is better. Yep. Yep. Shorten your rein a little more. Sit back. Make you trot forward a little more and take some. You're right. Every time he pulls down, you got to take a half out, get that pole to come up, and keep riding. Good. Keep riding. Keep him up. Keep riding. Good, Andrea. Good. Those are good half outs. He's got to get off that hand. Keep trotting. Keep trotting. Keep trotting. Good. 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 Now, from the wall, little half pass to the center line. Don't worry about the bend. Worry about that he stays up. The bend will happen all on its own. Yep. Keep looking at A. Ride to A. Look between his ears at A. Keep right on riding. Keep right on riding. Look at A. Forward, forward, forward. Look at A. Send it forward. Not bad. One more time. Turn right and do it from that corner where the lounge is. Good. Not too much inner bend. Like, really don't concentrate on any inner bend at all. Look between his ears at us. Steer him at us. He's not steered at us. Steer him at us. Good. Steer him at us. Steer him at us. Keep riding. It's fine. Steer him at us. Good. Trot forward. Turn right. Trot, 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 trot. Don't let him walk like that in those turns. Well, it's on his terms, not on yours.
Cheating.
Trot, 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 trot. There's no cheating in dressage. Good. Trot, 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 trot. Good. Trot on. Put a little more engine to it here. Put a little more forward to it here. Sit him back. I need 2 reins. Hands the same height. Good. Now go through the corner and half pass. Go to A. Look between his ears at A. Steer him to A like you're on a diagonal. Look at A. He's not looking at A. He's looking out those windows. Look at A. Steer him at A. Good. Bring his haunches over. Steer him at A. Keep steering at A. Good. Then turn right and half pass again from that door to me. Go. You got to look right between me and Sandy, between his ears. Steer his ears right at us. Aim his ears here. He's aimed over at the corner where they're standing. Aim him over here. There. Keep trotting. Keep trotting. Keep trotting. Keep trotting. Good. Keep trotting and turn right. Keep trotting. Don't let him walk. Don't let him walk. A little touch with the stick. Keep trotting. Andrea, that's right. Do not let him bend left. Like when he does that, I would take him right back to halfway to a halt. I would take the girl, I'd take a hold of him and take it right back and then let go. I absolutely know. I understand. He's strong as hell when he's strong. And you're not an enormous person. But Andrea, what he does, he gets you on these real long reins. And when your reins get so long, he gets you with your hand real high. And you're weak with a high hand and a long rein. That's already way better because reins are 5 inches short. Every time you're in doubt, shorten your reins. Good. Shorten your rein a little more. Yeah, I mean, get those reins short and hands together. Don't let him bend it. Take a hold of him and lean back a little bit. Make him stay back in your seat. Trot. Trot it a little bit. The other thing is he's got to have hind legs working underneath him in order to carry himself. And he drags his hind legs out behind him. Sit back. Take a hold of him. Don't lean your body forward. Lean your body back. Like, I mean, I hate to be blunt, but sometimes you got to press your feet down on the stirrups, girl, and lean. Don't look in the mirror. Look ahead. Press your feet in the stirrups and lean back. Resist him. Resist him when he pulls on it. Good. Good. And go on. Drop. Exactly. Get that rein short and make him get to work a little bit here. Quicken him up a bit. Good. He's got to trot on a bit. Good. Good. Sit back. Keep the contact on that outside rein. You're exactly right. That's exactly right. Shorten your reins a little bit. That's exactly right. Close your inner leg. Good. Keep trotting, Andrea. Good, Andrea. Andrea, I've seen you ride this horse enough. And I'll tell you what, when your reins were shorter, like over there, and you sat back and you took a hold of him and said, get the hell back here, the picture of this changes a great deal. Good. Don't you let him pull you down, though. That has to stop. I don't mean like getting a fight with him and jerk on him, but you know what? He's got to respect you about sitting back and not good. There, his neck's in front of him now. Make him drop. There, exactly. Great. You got a good half hold, then you're letting go a little bit, and his pole's in front of himself. Now he's not taking that neck and curling it around and ripping the reins out of your hands. Fine, get after him a little bit. You're not going to break him. Bring your shoulders around with your outside rein. Good. That's perfect. Sit him back. Good. Keep that nose up there in front of you. Good. Good. I mean, every horse is a different way that you get them up. I don't want you popping him in the mouth, but once in a while, that little correction, you go, get right there. You were walking along right there, and you had him up nice in front of you, and he went to pull, and you did this. You took him off your hand like that. That was the best thing I've seen you do in the time I've known you. He comes to lean on your hand, give him a little bump on that hand. Wake him up. Good. Absolutely. Fingers closed. Andrea, this way. Like you did in the walk. A little like right, left, right, or left, right, left. Take him bump on the rein. Bounce him off the rein a little bit once in a while. Good, Andrea. You give him that little correction where he picks his nose up. Good. That's great. Trot him on a little bit. Same thing. Take him a little right, left on the hand. Or a little left, right, left on the hand. Make him get up off your hand. Good. Trot on. That's it. Trot on. That's it. Good. Good. Take him a little right, left off that hand. Or a little left, right, left off the hand. Don't let him pull anything. Not at all. Yep. Perfect. Take him off that hand again and circle here. That's perfect. A little more trot. Take him off that hand. Don't give him a wall to lean on. You give him a wall to lean on, he will lean. Good. A little more trot. Good. That nose has to stay up. Do not let him lean. You take him off that rein when he pulls on. Good, Andrea. Good, perfect. Straight ahead. That is a perfect trot right there. Take him off your hand. Don't let him pull on you. Take his nose up there in front of you. He absolutely doesn't need to be down in the bridle. Up in the bridle. Good. 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 Take him off your hand a little bit. Yep. Good, Andrea. Circle here. That looks great. Keep him off your hand a little bit. Good. Keep him off your hand a little bit. You want him as up as he'll go. His position he defers to, his default position is neck down, pulling on the reins, open mouth. The more this horse stays up, the better. Good. Shorten your reins a little, Rose. Good shirt, Rose. Ride the horse. I like that.
Your shirt.
Your hoodie. Ride the horse.
I wasn't planning to wear this shirt.
It's very appropriate. I like it. So, when you're ready, get that rein a little shorter. Put her together a little more. She has to come a little more together, and she has to bring her neck up in front of you a little bit. Those horses, Rose, that tend to get real strong, better you ride their pole a little more up than too far down. The ones that get real strong get even stronger when they're really deep. I'd rather you keep your shoulder back and you keep your nose in front of her a bit. So when you're ready, go ahead and trot with her. Good, Rose. Keep your shoulders squarely over. You want to be a little careful. Look, you're not a huge person, and she's a big enough horse. The last thing you want to do is have your hands really wide and really high, and your shoulder perched forward. Look at me. Try not to get here. Get a little more back there. With your hands a little more together, and your shoulder more square. You're way more effective with your shoulder a bit more back, and your head up. And then the better you keep your shoulders over her hips and over her withers. I don't mean like lean back like a crazy person, but you have to get back over a horse, especially a big one and a strong one. That's, her neck is so much better up there. The last thing you want to do with her is put her neck way down deep. You don't need to have a deep neck on her. You need to have her up in front. Good. Good. And then change rein. Yep. Good. Keep your shoulders bent. Good. Very good. And it's the same thing on this side. Always keep your chest up and your shoulders back. Always ride the pole in front of you. Good. Shoulders back, inner leg on. Correct. Nice. Very good. Shoulders back, inner leg on. Very nice. Good. Shoulders back, inner leg on. That looks great. Especially with her neck a little more in front of her like this. Good. Good. And straight ahead. Clear contact, hands together, shoulders back. Yep. Good. She doesn't need to be any lower in the neck than that. She's fine with her neck right up there. Very nice. And not bigger trot than that. It's plenty enough trot. So, circle here and sit down when you're ready. Sit down. Keep your leg, hands together, a little shorter with your rein, and work a little with your wrist. Move that bit a little with your wrist. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly right. Move that bit a little with your wrist so she gets a little softer through the contact. Good. Exactly. Move that bit a little with your wrist. Keep that bit alive with your wrist. Keep your leg up. Yep. Build a little trot, but not bigger. Make her softer with your wrist. There. 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 Nice. Make her softer, especially with your left wrist. Work on the left wrist. Keep the left leg on and work on the left wrist. Good. Good. One more circle like this. That's correct. Now she's round through her pole and she's a little more together and she's not downhill. Rose, that looks great. Her hind legs are under now. Walk. Good. Walk. Good.
It's better than yesterday.
This is good. She's way more packaged and like that neck is more together and she's a little more up in front of you. Don't get her down in the neck. Keep that neck in front of you. She's rounding up. You take a powerful horse and there's a certain breaking point of where they hold their neck, and if they get below that, the snowball starts rolling down the mountain and it's uncontrollable. You know, I'd rather she stays up in front of you a little better. It's easier to ride. Yeah, that's true. Get that neck in front of you a little better, and then trot when you're ready. Trot. Good. Rose, get that rein just a little shorter and ride her on a little more forward. And when you look down, like check your diagonal, don't take your whole head over there. Glance your eyes in. Because the minute your head, look at, she's a big horse, you're not a big person. The second you get your head tipped down, it just helps you lose your strength in your seat and your back. Keep your chest up. Now here, you got to work on that right wrist and flex her to the right a little bit, but keep your left rein. Trot her forward. A little bit more trot. It's this. It's this with the wrist. It's that curl of the wrist that makes the horse suffer. Curl that wrist on the right a little bit. Make her let go on the right a little bit. That's exactly correct. Good. Work that wrist a little on the right. It's exactly right. Work that wrist on the right. Good. Work that wrist on the right. Great, Rose. Work that wrist on the right. That's it. Move your left hand around too much. Keep your left hand still. Good. Work her in that right wrist. She can bend a little bit. She does not need more power than that. You have power enough.
Hey.
That's fine. Ride on. Ride on. Ride on. Oh, your hoodie. Ride the horse. Good, Rose. Now, that's right. She's bent to the right now. That's correct. So go ahead and sit down now.
I didn't hear you.
Go. She's correctly bent right now. Don't let her lean down. Now sit down. Put your seat down into her. Put your shoulder back. Shoulder back. It's tempting to tip your shoulders over her withers. You've got to sit back like this. Her pole comes up then. Good. Make her soft in that inside wrist. Inner leg on. Very good. Good. Keep that inner leg on. Great. Rose, that looks excellent. So now, turn a quarter line here. Turn right on the quarter line and then light heel left to the wall. Same thing with keeping your shoulder back. And move her over there from your inner leg. Yep. Move her over there. See, you need to keep your outside hand steadier and you need to push a little more inner leg on for the leg in. Do another one. Take another quarter line here. Keep your left hand towards the center of the saddle, over her withers. Left hand to her withers, push on your right leg. Okay, that one's like 2 marks better than the one over here. The ending of it was a little shy, but the beginning was way better.
That was better?
The first half was excellent. When you go to leg yield, don't take your outer hand and drop it and they just run through it. Take that outer hand right over the top of her withers and leave it there. Keep your shoulders back, Rose. Don't try not to let yourself get pulled forward over her withers. Keep your shoulders square. Good. Hands together. Turn the quarter line. Good. You set that left hand right over the top of her withers. Now close your right leg and don't move your left hand. Keep riding, keep riding, keep riding, keep riding. That's much better. Into your left hand. Exactly. That's good. One more time. That's exactly right. Trot on, trot on. One more quarter line, one more leg. Trot on. Push her from your right leg into your left hand. Keep riding, keep riding. Put that right leg back. Good. Do one more that way. Trot. Trot. One more quarter line. Left hand over her withers. Drive that right hind under from your right leg. Good. Drive it under. Drive it under. You're good. Drive it under. Drive it under. Drive it under. Drive it under. Excellent, Rose. Nice. That's a leg lift. Walk. Good. Good. You know, I can be the first, I am the first person that will give you hell about if your horse isn't round. Believe me, that's the first thing I'll come out and say to somebody, look, we're going to get this horse rounded together. I haven't thought that about her from the minute you've gotten on. I think she's always plenty round. I'm not worried. I don't see her like inverting her neck. I mean, maybe she could be a little better packaged, like a little more together, but she's round enough.
When she does that, it's not very comfortable.
She's round enough. So when you're ready, trot with her.
I like her back right now.
I like everything she's doing. She's answering all the questions correctly. Trot. Don't lean forward. Trot. She'll figure it out. Good, Rose. It's another piece of educating your horse. If I have to change if I'm walking along, I should have a good contact and a good seat, a good upper body, and a good position. I should have a good feel in the mouth. I should be able to close my leg, and he should go boom right forward into it. Good. Trot on a little more. Yep. Good. Trot on a little more. Good, Rose. Keep the contact. Good. Give her a little touch with the stick if she's not there. Don't do all the work. The neck looks good. Actually, I like her pull up there. I like her better, a little more up like that than too deep. Good. So, now take your quarter line here and leg heel to the right off of your left leg. Ride her from that left leg into the right rein. Right hand over the withers. Pretty good. Pretty good. Trot on just a little and do it again from that end. It's that outside hand over the withers. Yep. 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 Good. Pretty good. One more time. Hands together. Keep your contact. Good. Good. Very good. Rose, that looks excellent, especially the bending and the round. Good. So now it's new inner leg, new inner bend. Great. Rose, shorten your reins just a little and look up. Look up, look up. Don't buy into getting pitched over her withers. Good. Just don't buy into, when you shorten your reins, don't buy into getting pitched over her withers. Always shoulders square, sit back. Keep your hands together. Yep. Keep your outer hand the same height as the inner. Use outer hand the same height as the inner. Most people do this. They end up with their outer hand going up and towards the horse's ears. We all do that. It's something you got to fight. Good. You have to fight throwing your outer rein away. We all want to do. Make her a little more supple with your right wrist here. A little more flexible on your right wrist. Excellent. Walk. Dear God, he was almost bad. Jamie, he almost misbehaved himself.
Oh, he can misbehave.
Drop. Trot. Trot. Keep him in a left bend, Sandy. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Keep him there, make him canter. Hold your leg on it. Push him, don't chase him. Push him to it. Right. Make him a little rounder. Make him a little rounder. Make him give that neck and make him go round. Good. Keep him round. Good. And trot. Keep him round. And canter. Keep him round. And trot. Keep him round. Yep. And canter. Keep him round. I would work on those a bunch till it's like, boom, you move your outer leg, he canters. Huh?
Yep.
There's a little too much, there's a little too much pulling on you and laying his neck out there. And,
Too much thinking about it.
well, that's one of the things that at the end of the day, certain things have to get to be automatic. Like you take your reins, they go round. Huh? Like that. You gotta make, see, I would make him rounder. I would make him put his neck down. Good, Sandy. Needs to be a little rounder. Make him bend a little better to the right. Keep your left hand by his whip. Make him bend a little better to the right. Leave him there. Good. Now make him trot a little forward through that bend, Good. A little better through that bend. Good. Now camp. Drive your outside leg. Sandy, for me, the thing is it takes, he does that canter transition like Fred Flintstone in the car. No, he does. He goes, trot, 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 canter. He doesn't go trot, 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 canter. He goes trot, 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 canter. You know how Fred Flintstone's feet go and then the car goes? His feet start moving and he doesn't canter. Make him trot. Now canter. Now take the reins and drive him to it. See, that was a canter transition. There was none of that, those little wind up of his legs and then canter. Good. Bring him back. Trot. Like 1.5 Flintstone strides. Drop. Make him round. Yeah, make him a little round. Put his neck down. Good. Good. Ride him on a little forward. Take a hold canter. No. Take him back. Ben, take that bit away from him a little bit. Make him a little more supple. He can put his nose down. Good. Keep trotting. Keep trotting. No, take a hold of him. Canter. No, don't let him do it. Trot. He's running. He can make a canter transition that's a transition. Canter. Better. Chili buck. Trot. Make his neck round. Good. Canter. Good. It's not perfect, but it's reasonable. No. He ran. Trot. He ran. You were fine, and then he just decided he wasn't going to canter. He was going to run. If he runs one step, nip it in the bud. He's not 4 years old. You know, if they're 4, you don't care. Trot, canter, drive him to it. No, trot, no. If you won't take it off the leg, the whip won't help it. Make him run. Canter. When you ride, Max, your hands stay together. Always you keep your hand close together in equal contact in those reins. And if you got to play with that bit a little, now the right side isn't all that important that you bend him right. The right side he bends fine. You just have to keep a clear, nice, good quality left rein like that. Good. Good.
He likes to lean on this outside.
Yes, he does, but that's the same reason why he bulges when you go left with that left neck. So, Jane, you got to keep, even though you're going right, and he's supposed to be bent right, you got to constantly be working on that contact on your left rein. You got to take and give a little bit that left rein. You got to work on your left wrist, even though you're going right. Good.
I'm a little tired.
Good, Jane. Use that wrist on the outside. Keep trotting. Don't pull in too hard in the right bend, Jane. Work on your left hand. Nice. Jane, when you're ready, before he's too tired, I want you to canter him on this side. This is your better side, right?
No, the other side.
No.
No.
Yeah, right is your better side, Jane. According to yesterday.
Yeah.
I told Carol I did the zigzag for intermediate year one.
Good. A little more trot, Jane.
Like butter.
Good, Jane. A little more trot. Easy. Good, Jane. Forward. Pushing forward. Put your seat down. Put your seat down. Keep your left hand. Don't lose your left rein. Always close your leg, Jane, and push with your seat. Push with your seat. Hold your leg on. Hold your leg on. Push with your seat. Hold your leg. Push with your seat. Good. Hold your leg. Half a circle more. Hold your leg. Hold your leg. Wonderful, Jane. Trot. Good. Trot, Jane. Take hold of him and trot. Good. Trot, 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 trot. Don't you let him walk. Don't you let him walk. You need to trot half a circle. Trot, Jane. You get after him. Trot. Make him trot a circle here properly.
That felt so good.
It was beautiful. But you have to finish it out well. Good. And your transition was better than Sandy's. Little more trot. Little more trot. Trot a half a circle more, Jane. Make sure that Max is respectful of when you say, I want another half a circle, he gives you another half a circle. Nice. Great, Jane. Great, Jane. Great, Jane. And walk. Now we can have a break. But you have to be really diligent, Jane, about using that left wrist. That he's honest for you about bending to the left and taking that bulge out of the top of his neck. Good. And Jane, you have to think about your left wrist. Push him on, Jane. Good. Put your leg on. Use your left wrist. Strong leg. Think about strong calf, Jane. Leave your calf. Leave your calf. Leave your calf. Half a circle more. Leave your calf. Put your leg on, Jane. Keep your shoulder back. Put your leg in. Drive your seat down. Keep your calf. Keep your calf. Fabulous. You can do the next lower gate when you want. Trot, 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 trot. Make him trot, Jane. Good, Jane. Jane, a whole circle. Trotting. Max doesn't stop because Max has decided he's tired. Good, Jane. One more circle. One more circle. You can do one more circle. Touch him with the stick with these behind you. You let your leg or your stick do the talking, Jane. Touch him with the stick if he's behind you. Good. Perfect. Now he can walk. Now he can walk. Jane got the zero.
Right, Jane.
Pretty fair fiat. So what I want you to do is canter him in the 20-meter circle. Just put him in that collected canter in the 20-meter circle. Now, we're going to get that neck rounder. And look, keep your outer hand down. And work on that inner wrist till this thing is bent. He reaches down and he bends his neck and lets go of his neck. One of the things, Phil, that you're going to find You can't run at canter pirouettes. Canter pirouette's the closest thing we have in the canter to a peon. Okay? And the two things you cannot get through by running at with momentum are canter pirouettes and peon. Make him bend more to the right, make him drop that neck. And the more, I know, my Concho's the stroke was all, I mean, he's lanky and he's a Concho. We know that. But you got to take out of him as you come to these canter schooling and stuff. You got to take out of him that bobbing head and withers. Get him around. Get him around. Work your wrist on the way. Make him give you that neck on the right. Just gotta drop it and bend it. Leave him there. Hold your calf on him. Don't jab your inner spur in his flank like that. Still step down in your inner stirrup. Put your inner leg at the girth. And hold him with your calf, not with your spur. Canter. Good. Keep cantering. Hold your calves on and make him supple with that right wrist. Push him forward a little, Phil. He's stuck in place. Push him forward, make him supple. Supple him and make him reach his neck down. Good. Now I want you to come to like a 5 or 6 meter circle in the center of the ring. Just a circle, not a pirouette. Canter, canter, canter. Keep cantering. Give a little touch with the stick. Stay there. Stay right there around the center. Pretend there's a highway cone on the center line. See, he sucked you right over to S. You were centered before. Now you pushed all the way over against that wall. It's a stupid control exercise, but it'll work. Make him do that 5 meter canter circle. Canter, canter. Okay, it's imploding on you. It's supposed to be a 5 meter circle that you keep him on your inner and your outer leg. Leave him in. Leave him in. Take your canter through it. Forward. It's imploding on you. It's gone to 2 meters now. It's hard to do. Good. Good. Now, make him go 6 inches of haunches in a circle. He's going to try to implode it, I guarantee it. Haunches in means you're going to have to bring his haunches in with your outer leg, and you're going to have to keep the bending in his body with your inner leg. Don't jab your spur like that on the right side. Hold your right leg in. Drive him to it a little bit. Let him implode. Make it stay the same size. Hold his haunches in. Hold his haunches in. Put your outer leg back. Hold him in. I know it's one of the things he doesn't really like. Too bad. Hold your leg there. Good. Hold your leg there. He's still putting his haunches to the outside, even a little bit. Good. Good. Keep your contact. Get him to bend to the right and lower his neck. Neck down, bend. Good. Back to your 5 meter circle, Phil. Keep your contact. Gotta bend that neck to the right. Hold. Don't let your inner leg get back in his flank. Keep him on the 5 meter circle. He's still got you sucked closer to S than he does to R. He's got you all the way over there instead of being where the center of your circle is not the center line. Hold it strong. Hold it. Don't let him implode. Don't let him implode. Keep on front legs on the 5 meter circle, hind legs haunches in. There. Keep cantering. Don't let him implode. Keep cantering. It's imploding on you. Actually, the pirouette turns out pretty good then. But the idea is not to do a pirouette. Sit there. Sit there. Don't jab your inner spur in his flank like that. Sit. Yeah, haunches in with his hind legs. Make him canter the circle with his front legs. Good, easy. Let him canter. Let him canter. Now turn nicely. Hold your outer leg back and turn more. Hands right. Hands right. Hold your outer leg. Hands right. Hold your outer leg. Hands right. Hold your outer leg. Hands right. Okay, it's a little fast. Canter out. Haunches in. Bring your inner leg at the girth, not back in his flank. Inner leg at the girth, Bill, keeps the 5 meter circle. Go right onto the wall here. Do exactly the same thing. Get on the wall. Get onto the wall. Good. Now go on a diagonal. You can bend right. Your right leg stays at the girth. Don't run. You're running. Slow down. Push. Now steer the horse with your right hand. Hold your right leg. Push with your left leg. Push with your left. Push with your left. Push with your left. Come back here. Turn right. Turn right. Turn right. Hold your right leg in. Hold your right leg in. Don't let him look over here. Leg him over here. Exactly. Fine. He can hop around all he wants. wants, but he doesn't stick his neck up and run away from stuff. Pirouette. Inner leg drives in forward, outer leg brings his haunches in. Forward, forward. He didn't go forward. He didn't go forward. He didn't go forward. Come back here. Put your left leg back. Hold it back. Drive it back. Drive it back. I don't care if he likes it. Drive it on it anyway. You're fine. Sit there. You're all right. You're all right. Bend right. Bend left again. Bend it right. Good. Bend it right. Phil, don't be nice about it. I don't mean kick his butt. Just take a hold of him and bend it right. It can't be where you just get in there and you're hoping for the best. Better to be able to slow down. Guess what? They are working their butt off. You have no idea how hard they're working to ride into that horse every single step of every single exercise. And to not let the snowball roll down the hill. If the horse comes out of the corner and gets strong on you and extended trot for 2 steps, you got about 3 more steps to get him right, or he's going to run off and gallop off, and you'll get it too. Good. Leave him there. Exactly. Nice. So now come to that circle in the center and put him on a 5-meter canvas. All right. That circle's about 11 meters. Sit down, drive it forward, fix it. Go right back to your canter. Now come into your pirouette. Bend in left. Make your canter forward from your inner leg. Forward, turn. Forward, turn. Forward, turn. Forward, turn. Forward, turn. And out you go. Fantastic. Phil, keep cantering like that. Walk, 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 walk forward. Forward, forward, forward. Well done. Maybe a little hang in the air, but a lot of control. Nice size, nice shape. You got probably 6.5 for that. What? That one, you know what it had? It had glue. It had glue. There was nothing haphazard about it. Real good riders ride into the horse, but cool. Close your leg. Give him a push. Push like you're going to medium trot. Don't let him out. Push like you're going to medium trot. Fine. Now back off and let the horse massage. Let him alone. Let him alone. Like just this with those pirouettes. That's going to be a big one going to Grand Prix. We need to have them control and present. That Canto lesson was good. Philip's lesson was a good lesson for everybody to see because the horse started out not in a great place on canter what's and ended up really good. And it's that, go at it, don't. There is absolutely no easy fix for anything with horse. It's just like anything. Look, if somebody's got emotional problems, right? A person, they don't go to the shrink for one day and get better, right? You know what I mean? If you break your leg in a car wreck and they have to reconstruct your leg, you don't go to one session of physical therapy and then you walk in front. It's years of that kind of stuff, right? All those decisions. You ask for things, you know what I mean? You think about it. You're the one that's supposed to be teaching him stuff. You're the one that deals with him when he gets home and he didn't do stuff and the bad report card comes home. You're the one whose office he gets sent to when he's a jerk. You're so many things when you're training the horse. You have to remember you are all those things. When you become an expert rider, you learn how to keep your hands pretty much in one place in front of the saddle. Be super clear, sometimes very strong, sometimes very soft. Generally, really assertive with your hands, but nobody knows you're doing it. Okay? So what I want you to start to do is, she goes along, and yeah, she's been a reiner and a lesson horse and blah, 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 blah. And she's got perfectly fine idea of contact, right? Right. She understands contact, that's no big deal. She's totally at peace with being ridden. She's solid, but she gets her neck a little too far out here, a little strung out, and a little fixed, and not quite bent in. And for me, I want you to take a little more contact. I work with her mouth. I keep that bit alive so that pull of the horse gets softer. See, I'm saying that, you're starting to do it. She's 4,000% rounder like that. Right. She's instantly rounder. Now, do we want her with her head down on her knees? No. But I would much rather that they learn to bend and they learn to come round than I would they go around and grow their neck like this. It's easy for us to get that neck to come up and out. Like, put your leg in, put your leg in. Don't throw the reins away, just sit there. Let her back up. Keep her straight. Let her back up. Just sit there. Sit there. That's another thing. We all got taught 100 years ago, oh my God, they're backing up and can't throw the reins. Nope, back up. You want to back up? I'll just sit here. And remember, at the end of the day, with horses, just like people, when you want to get something done, right? The idea is not to win the battle. The idea is to win the war. Look up, legs on, forward riding. I want you to keep, look at me, not hands this wide. Hands together, reins a little shorter, power going to the right. You have to ride forward to the contact, girl. Always forward to the contact. And I want you to use your inside wrist, and I want you to put an inside bend on it. Shorten your rein, Olivia. Ride forward from your leg. Shorten your rein. A bunch. And then when you shorten your rein, you do this. Hands together, pull your chest up, and she'll come back up to meet you. Told you, put your leg on. You don't have to have 90 pounds of contact. You just have to have clear contact. Good, Olivia. Trot on. Trot on. Trot on. Trot on. Trot on. Good. Keep your contact. Keep your shoulder back. I want you to put your leg on her a little bit and cover more ground. She's got to get into that bridle, like meaningfully. Good. A little more trot. Hands together, not wide apart with your hands. Always hands together. Girl, right up. Change reins. Good. Pardon me? Good. Now, yeah, well, now work with your left wrist a little bit and get a little bit of left bend. Good. Good. Hover ground a little bit. That looks great. Use your left wrist and make her flex left. You have to keep your right hand steady, but look at me. Use your wrist. Use your wrist. Good. Man, this would be a terrible way to fly, wouldn't it? Trot, 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 trot. Don't you let her stop. Hands together, hands down, hands down, hands down. Sit quietly, sit down, easy, but you're fine. Sit right there. Sometimes horses go through that stuff. You're not going to hold like 90 pounds. Look at me. Look at me. Fiddle around with your wrist a little bit. Move the bit a little bit. Move the bit a little bit. She'll figure it out. Move the bit a little bit. Move the bit a little bit. She'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. Easy. She'll figure it out. Again, go right away forward. Trotting right away. Right now. Go, 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 go. Good girl. Olivia, horses have to go through that. They go through it. Trot, 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 trot. Go, go, go. Good. Good. Make it supple. It's amazing some of those top high-end type A driven. Ride forward, Olivia. Push her on a little more. Push her on a little more. Good. Supple her with your inside wrist. Good. Push her on a little more. Good. Trot on a little bit. Touch her with a stick. A little tap. Another one. Another one. Another one. Fine. Leave her alone now. Good. She went forward. The last one was the one I liked the best. Now you got to work with her to be a little more supple on that left hand, and she's going to lock that jaw and pull on you, and you're going to go, nope. We're going forward, and you work with your left wrist, and you make her flex to the left, and she reaches down to the left. Good. Work. Sit down. Sit. Don't let her run. Work with your left wrist. Keep your right hand here. Trot, 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 trot. Good. This is a very technical term, but she's not allowed to make you ride weaning. Don't ride weaning. When she goes to grab that bit and everything, girl, you put your hands down and drive her forward. The second she goes, soften up and give her a chance. Nice. Really good. I like the bending and I like the run. Hands left, keep going, 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 go, 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 at all costs, go, go, go. Good girl. Turn the quarter line, do another leg here. Good, 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 good. Excellent, Olivia, right on. knows who Philip Dutton is. Philip Dutton says the one who gets the furthest is the one who works the hardest on what he can't do. The one who gets the furthest is the one who works the hardest on what he can't do. Turn the quarter line and light yield to the right again. But nevertheless, she's not a lesson horse anymore, and things have to change. Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on.
She did a lot of little tiny, like the 8-year-olds. That was her special. You could be an idiot.
Walk on a little more. Good, walk on a little more. Walk on a little more. Walk on a little more. Good. Always when you're on her back, always marching. So I'll stay there. You guys can just take it from something. I'll stay there. Because the flight's so good. And of course, going to Chicago would be a problem. Good. Good. So when you're ready, you're going to trot again. And right away, forward properly, going into the right. Change the rules a lot. Move her over there. Put your leg on. Bending her to the right. Good job, girl. Very good. Do one more. Forward. Push your legs on forward. Keep the contact. Work with that right wrist. Work with the right wrist. Great, Olivia. Work with your right wrist. Keep your leg on. Excellent. Keep your right leg on. Keep your right leg on. Canter, canter, leg on. Go, 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 go. Canter, 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 canter. I don't care if the transition is good or bad. Go. Work with your right wrist that she flexes. That's right. Work with your right wrist. Nice. Very good. Good job. Use your wrist and make her supple. Don't let her stick that neck out there. Use your wrist and get that nose to go down. That's a girl. Push her. Don't back off. Push her right around that circle. Do not back off. Good. Good. Great, Olivia. Very good. And when you're ready, you do the next lower gate. When you're ready, not when she cons you. Make her walk with her neck down for a couple steps, and then as soon as she walks through her neck, she can have her neck. Touch her with that stick. That's the walk of the living dead, girl. Make her walk. Make her walk. She's not allowed to walk like that. She can walk through her neck and forward and around. Come on. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Good. Good. Now she can have her down. Oh, gee whiz. You guys gotta make these girls ride a little harder.
It's me.
You have to make these girls ride a little harder. Walk. So you have some aspirations to go at a relatively high level, right? Remember, there's 2 levels after advanced. 3-star and 4-star. And, you know, what the heck? You never know how good your horse is going to be, right? You never know. Look at these people that go out and buy 4, 5, 6-year-old horses and think, you know, I'm buying a 5-year-old and, oh my God, I'm going to the Olympics is a ridiculous idea to go at it with. If that happens, great. Pretty much along the line, what you learn is you never really know where your horse is going till you get there. As you go on with your eventing career, the most important thing to me is that you learn to ride these horses as much like a conventional dressage horse as you possibly can. But I'm watching her walk, okay, and she's doing the walk of the living dead. It's this. This is how a horse is supposed to walk. He's supposed to take you. He's supposed to take you. I said to Phil, hey Phil, are you making that horse gallop around cross country? Of course not. He takes me. I can't go faster than a horse that doesn't take me. If I got to make it gallop, I'm going to lose. So, well, they better take you through the trot, take you through the canter. They got to go. There's that thing about good horse training. Ask, tell, demand. And if she jigs, put your inner leg on and say, I don't care, you're not jigging. Good. Good. Walk on. Figure walk. Put your inner leg on. Figure walk. That's it. Make a walk. Nobody ever failed in any horse sport by riding a horse forward, believe me. You got to put that leg on and ride this horse forward more. She needs to bend more. You use your inside wrist. Keep your hands at her withers. Hands together at her withers. She's not bending right. Look at me. Use your inside wrist like this. Keep your outer rein and use your wrist to make bend. Put a strong inner leg on. Good. 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 She's going forward and bending now. Mover. Don't ride a horse with behind your leg. Straight. Go straight ahead. Straight. Straight. Inside leg. Straight. You only ever know what's there if you ask for it. Good. Steady rein contact. Clear, steady rein contact. Good. Good. Change rein. Better. It's better. A little more trot. Nobody ever failed going forward. Hands together. Shorten your rein a little bit. Drive it forward a little more. Circle here. Get the inner leg. Keep trotting. Keep trotting. Good. Keep trotting. Good. Bending to the right. Keep trotting. Get the inner leg and don't raise your inner hand like that. Keep your inner hand down. Hands down. Get the bending and the inner leg. Good. 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 She won't bend right. You make her bend right. That's all there is to it. You do not need to go around the circle and let her bend to the outside and get a 5-5 because they say wrong bend. Circle here. Bend her with your leg on or with your hand low. Good. So now sit down in the trot. Sit. Go, 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 go. Exactly. Go. Don't let her bend left. Listen to me. I've become George Morris. Walk. Philip Dutton. 5 Olympic Games. 2 gold medals. The one who gets the furthest is the one who works on what he can't do the hardest. Touch her with a stick. Again. Tap her. She didn't do anything. Tap her. Trot. Go. Touch her and go. Sit down. Sit down. Lean back. Take a circle. Take a circle. Trot. 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 Bending right. Touch her with a stick. Just lay it on her hip. You don't have to whack her, you just have to influence her with it. Good. Now circle here, she should be bent right, not left. You got her head 6 inches to the left. Lower your left hand and flex her with your right wrist. Flex her. It's one of those things at that moment, don't ask, tell. She will figure it out. Bend her to the left. To the right, sorry. She will figure it out. Bend her to the right. Put your right leg on to support the bend. Good. She will figure it out. You know, when you really bend her to the right, when she gets pissed, guess what? Bend her to the right. When she gets around her crest and her hind end gets more under, now, as much as you don't want to, sit down in her and make her trot exactly the same way. And lean back. Don't try to absorb the shock of the trot, Max, by leaning forward. Lean back. Put your head up. Lean back. Sit back over her croup. So what if she sticks her head up? Sit back. Bend her right. Sit back. Fingers closed. Fingers closed. Bending to the right. Bending to the right. Good. Yeah, I know she fights off that inner bending, but guess what? She'll learn it. Keep your contact. Bending to the right. Excellent. Good job. Bending to the right. Nice. Bending to the right. Good. Good. Bending to the right. Good. Bending to the right. Good. Very good. Bending to the right. Good. Good. Whatever you do well, great. Keep it in the bank. But the things But everything any of us does, we can be better. We can be better riders. We can be smarter. We can ride better. We can train our horses better. It's an ongoing process. The way we get any good is to keep the process going. The horse that you pick up the reins and he rounds his neck and he flexes, they're easy to ride. So change rein. Shorten your reins, make her walk. Make her walk. She'll figure it out. You keep your contact, you make her march forward into a contact where she's round. And if she doesn't like it, oh well. Keep her outside rein clear. See, I look at that and I go, what you're asking for is not unreasonable. She's just decided she doesn't want to do it. Oh well. She'll figure it out. They all do. Keep that inside bending with your inside wrist. That's the best trot she's done all day. Right there. She's got to take your inside leg and step into your outside rein. She's got to accept your inside bending and your inside wrist. And when you close your inner leg on her, she's got to go forward into that bending. Nice. Nice. Good. Now when you're ready to sit down, and all the terms of the agreement are the same. Just because you sit, nothing should change. Don't let it change. Sit down. Sit down. Keep your contact. Don't let a thing change. She's going to try to make you change it. You're not going to change it. You're going to sit right into her and keep your contact. Excellent. Lean back. Look up. Don't look ahead. Don't look in the mirror. Keep your contact. Good. Keep your contact. Right forward. Keep your contact. Push forward into the contact. Good. Canter. Into the contact. Go. Keep your contact. Left bend. Yep. Lean back. Push it forward. Into the bend. Into the left. Keep your contact. Leave her there. Take hold of her a little. Don't let the contact fluctuate. Good. Keep your contact. Good. Keep your contact. Good. Contact. Good. Okay, that might be a little too much left bend, but once in a while you got to overdo it a little. It's the only way you know where the limit is. Good. Circle me that. If you got a video, your mom's videoing, her hind legs are like that much further underneath her. She's not skimming along the ground now. She's actually driving herself. Long, swinging hind leg means the horse is swinging its back. She's pushing herself into the bridle now. Really good. That's enough.